When I came to New York, I started taking lots of photos of myself to keep my folks back home up to date with what was happening with me. And then it just evolved to me doing this to deal with things. I don't know, like fear of getting my heart broken or being alone in a big city or, you know.
It's the easiest subject to book. Exactly.
When I do it myself, I don't feel like I am mistreating anybody, you know? If I wanted to say something and I want to do this kind of shoot specifically and it ends up being 6 hours long, or if I want to go out and take breaks and, you know, like, I'm not wasting anybody's time, you know?
Right.
And it's more significant because of that, because it's on me and I can take my time.
Since we talked about portraits and self-portraits, it would be interesting to talk about your shoot with Maria.
It was the first time that I actually called somebody up to say, listen, I want to do a self-portrait shoot with you doing this character that you impersonate. She impersonates Iris Chacon, a very important pop icon in Puerto Rico, and this is something I get from all of my girlfriends. We're trying to figure it out as a woman, not as a girl anymore, right? Should I be Iris Chacon? Maybe I should be Iris Chacon. Maybe I should just, you know, imitate her. Oh wait, there's somebody else that does this. Maria does this. Well, Maria should be in a photo with me because I totally get why she's doing that, because Iris Chacon was fabulous.
Do you ever come from the other side, from sort of more of a technical challenge or just a visual starting point, or is it always from like an emotional?
Well, it's both. I think the most important thing about it is lighting. Lighting is voice, it's what I want to say. I have a scene, right? And I need lighting for like a specific object because it has importance, a specific background because it has importance, or me because I'm very present in what it is, or maybe I'm not, maybe I'm in the dark.
Why is the remote better than the timer for you?
Because the remote gives me a lot of variations of how I can take it if I want to keep it ongoing, for example, because sometimes I just don't want to stop. I just want to take like 10 or 15 frames before I go back to the camera because I found something that really works. And sometimes I'll bring in somebody to stand in, sometimes.
Just to get the composition right?
Yeah.
You never do this? You never do this move?
No, no.
If I don't have a tripod, is there a better way to do it?
Yeah, just put it somewhere that you can...
That it can rest?
Yes.
So you can get your arm out of the shot?
Exactly, and find that timer. Right, yeah, that arm is no good. Be aware of where the lighting comes from. Don't put it behind you because that's not gonna work very well unless that's what you want, but you're gonna see your silhouette, you're not gonna see yourself. No information here. The information is gonna be somewhere, you know, where the light is hitting, so you have to think about that. I mean, if you have light in the back, that's fine. You can have that, but you should also have it in front.
Have you ever heard anybody maybe ask you if it was perhaps a touch vain?
Oh, yes. Oh, you're just taking photos of yourself because you think you're a pretty girl. I've had that, especially at the beginning when people did not understand why I was taking so many pictures of myself. But I don't worry about it, really.
So you don't think it's vain?
I don't think it's vain.
At all?
At all. It's about life experiences and putting them down. Like, some people write about themselves. I don't. I photograph myself.
That's interesting. You wouldn't say necessarily that writing about yourself is vain, unless you were saying, as I handsomely walked into the bar, exactly. All eyes were on me.
Exactly.
But you know, other than that, it's not seen that way. So that's interesting that self-portraiture is.
Yeah, it's only because it's an image.